So bear with me. There's things that working on getting my computer together too. hmm It says enter pin, but it's not popping up. So anyway, all right. Want to give thanks to the primordial great mother. Thank you for everything you have done, and thank you for your guidance. Thank you for bringing forth and creating the ancestral spirits of creation. Want to give thanks for creating the angels, the archangels, and the ancestors. Want to say, please guide us along the way. Those who are striving for righteousness and that are doing our best to strive for righteousness as spiritual beings living a human experience. Also, want to say, please keep on protecting us from those that are actually evil, negative, and then also what they consider demonic in the in the three religions, Judaism, Islam, and Christianity. We ask you to protect us from those entities that are coming from out of that they call demons and stuff like and everything else that are negative. Protect us from them. And also want to say thank you for actually listening to this. And we also want to say keep us on the high vibrational frequencies that you have created, so we can have our close connection to you and have our bond, our forever bonding vibe and connection to you. Ashe, Aya Bobo. Now, let's see what I can see. Let's see what is going on. Let's go ahead. Let's go ahead. All right. So it, I have some videos today for you all. Um, I've been taking time out today before I had to leave out to literally speak from the heart, speak from the mind, but also all the videos I show on this YouTube live is for entertainment, educational purposes only, and I really want you all to please open up your mind's eye because the stuff I'm about to share with you, I don't share with everybody too much. Okay? There's things that's been going on while this whole conscious community have been talking about FBA, all this nonsense, all this stuff that's actually a psyop against people that are and that are actually melanated. While they're doing this tribal warfare, there's things going on that we need to know about what is happening. Also, there's things that we need to find for self. So, what I'm going to do, I'm going to find one of the videos that I was looking at. This is something that I really want all those FBAs, all you FBAs that saying F, Al Kebulon, what you call Africa, and all of that. Let me show you something before you say F. After y'all been beefing with these brothers and sisters over there in Africa, let me show you a little video so you'll know how you've been played calling yourself FBA, which is a psyop, by the way. It's a very serious psyop. I don't give a fuck what y'all say. That's a psyop. Okay? So, here we go. There's some stuff I want to just show you right quick. Thick even more. All right. Check this out. See this? Watch, listen to this.
$1 to help Black Americans economically and politically. And the US government denied that gift. A lot of you might already know this story, but it was new information to me, so I'm assuming some people don't know about this history, and it's important that we talk about it. According to LA Times, the federal government of the US denied the Nation of Islam leader Louis Farrakhan permission to accept a promised $1 billion gift from Libya to help Black Americans economically and politically. According to the same report, Farrakhan applied to the Treasury Department's Office of Foreign Assets Control, asking that he be granted an exemption from the sanctions to permit acceptance of $1 billion pledged by Libyan leader Muammar Gaddafi during a visit Farrakhan made to Libya. The Treasury Department denied that request in a message to Farrakhan's lawyers in Chicago, asserting the continuing need of the United States to enforce its policy of isolating Libya. Denying $1 billion, which is a gift meant for Black Americans from an African country, is insane. But it did happen. And according to U.S. spokesman then,
so that's one thing. That's one thing I want to send out there, let y'all know what's up. Meanwhile, all this beefing and stuff that's going on, all this rhetoric and shit that they got going on, excuse my language, because I'm a little perturbed because this stuff is happening in front of us. Look what else is going on. Look what this is. You see what this is? Look at that. You see what that is? Why are you bullishing, beefing with people from overseas that look like you? What is that? What is that? What is that? This is the RFID chip EAs, the scanner. That's also a part of what they're about to put out there. So I hope y'all are getting ready for that, because now you have to understand this is actually warfare going on spiritually and other things. So I've been really quiet about a whole lot of stuff. Why I have been quiet? Because the stuff that I've been going through for the past 4 or 5 years, people try to say that I was wrong and try to, belittle me, attack me. And then at the same time, they literally tried to say I was a fraud. So what I'm doing right now is showing the stuff that's been going on, and I just think it's a lot of crazy stuff. And let's go ahead and find out something else. Y'all ready for this? Are y'all ready for this? Mind blowing that I'm about to show you. Mind blowing. Because this is right here. Look at this. Look who's coming out confirming the truth about who we are. Siberians?
We look just like him. You're denying the truth. We're not copper colored or red, my brother. We dark yellow.
You hear that?
The truth.
Siberia. We look just like him. You're denying the truth. We're not copper colored or red, my brother. We dark yellow.
Enough said. These are the ones that's claiming to be Native American and so on. So they come out, they Siberians, and coming out saying that they're not copper colored. Yet we got FBA going against the Caribbean and going up against also one of the elders whose name is Professor James Smalls, who is an Ifa priest and who's also a voodoo priest. So now you got this beef going on with an elder when he's pretty much said that FBA is a psyop. But you got people coming out saying, hey, this is what's going on. And oh, yeah, by the way, the digital ID is coming out. Then, by the way, oh, y'all was getting sent $1 billion from Gaddafi when he was alive. And guess what? It got rejected. Why nobody's not talking about that? Just saying. Meanwhile, another thing's going on. I'm just putting up some more videos so y'all can see. I'm gonna save the best for last, though. The best is for last. I'm not gonna be on here long, but I'm saving the best for last. Let me see. What is this one? Oh yeah. So y'all know some other
were
things.
murdered.
Look at this. I like how the numbers are fluctuating. Look at this. I'm gonna play this video over again.
In just 90 days to steal their fortunes. It started on February 8th when Samuel Williams was found dead in his Tulsa mansion. His throat had been cut deep, and every body was completely drained. The police called it a robbery gone wrong, but this was just the beginning. Within 3 months, 6 more black oil entrepreneurs died the exact same way. Throats slashed, oil stolen, and their white business partners mysteriously claimed all their assets. The killers called themselves the Petroleum Brotherhood, and they had one goal: stop black Americans from controlling the oil industry at any cost. The final target was George Washington Carver Jr., who owned a massive refinery in Oklahoma City. On May 15th, he barricaded himself inside when the Brotherhood came for him. They surrounded the building and set it on fire with him trapped inside. The siege lasted 12 hours as he burned alive. Dollars in black wealth vanished forever.
Let's play that again.
Did you know that in 1927, 7 black oil millionaires were murdered in just 90 days to steal their fortunes? It started on February 8th when Samuel Williams was found dead in his Tulsa mansion. His throat had been cut deep, and every oil barrel on his property was completely drained. The police called it a robbery gone wrong, but this was just the beginning. Within 3 months, 6 more black oil entrepreneurs died the exact same way. Throats slashed, oil stolen, and their white business partners mysteriously claimed all their assets. The killers called themselves the Petroleum Brotherhood, and they had one goal: stop black Americans from controlling the oil industry at any cost. The final target was George Washington Carver Jr., who owned a massive refinery in Oklahoma City. On May 15th, he barricaded himself inside when the Brotherhood came with him trapped inside. The siege lasted 12 hours as he burned alive in his own oil facility. $200 million in black wealth vanished forever.
Ain't that something? Something they don't want to share with us, but yet here we are beefing for no reason. Well, not us, but people beefing for no reason, and all this stuff that's been kept from us. And the thing that really bothers me is that many of our people, and also many people in general, are going through spiritual warfare. There's portals that's been opened that have not been closed. Once again, there's portals that's been opened that have not been closed. I've been sitting here doing my own, finding information that a lot of us probably don't know about. And I want you to hear this carefully. Hopefully this will play. Look at this.
You at night is a real thing, dog. Those who are intuitive, they know. And it's also a real thing, dog, for somebody to. And I saw a video about this, man, and I won't speak on it myself, but it's a thing where people put witchcraft on you, and then they call you or DM you, text you, and ask you how you doing. How you feeling. Because they want to see if the damn spell is working. You know how fucked up that is, dog? How dare you put something on me and then call me the next day or the next week and ask me how I'm doing? You put this shit on me, you put this shit on me, and you want to call and verify that it's working. People that's sick on me. People are just that fucked up. And a lot of times the people that's putting shit on you, they are oftentimes people that are close to you, For a lot of women, it be y'all best friends, man. Y'all have a good man that's dicking you down and paying your bills and doing everything that a woman want a man to do. Meanwhile, that your best friend is miserable. And I don't know why women hang around miserable ass women and keep their asses close to them. That hoe is looking to take from you. They putting separation spells on you and your man. And women, y'all run to these hoes and tell them all your business. Giving these motherfuckers ammunition. Stay prayed up and protected. Anoint your home and anoint the doors in your homes and the windows. Spiritual warfare, and it is at an all-time high, baby.
So, meanwhile, stuff like that is going on. Meanwhile, that stuff is going on. And I'm just showing you stuff that's going on amongst all confusion. I'm saving the best for last, though. Because remember, I told you about all the earthquakes and all the stuff. I said it on the old channel I was featured on, to keep the eyes on the weather. All of that. I've been saying everything over and over again. Keep your eyes on natural disasters, even on this channel of ours. I've been saying that too. I've been wanting y'all to wake up because, see, I'm not here to wake up everybody. That's not my job. My job is to wake up whomever that want to hear what I have to say. Everybody's not going to wake up at the right time, at the same time. Everybody wake up at a certain time. Everybody wake up at a certain time. So therefore, why try to wake up everybody when only a certain amount of people are going to wake up? Because honestly, you have until like 2033 at least. And I'm going to show you how. I'm going to show you a video on how it breaks that, how it's telling the truth that I'm saying. And what you have to go, and it's going to say certain steps you got to go through and got to do. So let me go ahead on and play this about everybody saying that they chosen and all that. Let me play this video too, because everybody keep on talking this and that and this and that, and all this FBA talk against the Caribbean people and all that. Listen, all this stuff was made up to bring forth chaos and confusion, man. That's what the whole purpose of this was. Chaos and confusion to be brought up. Then to top all of that, y'all got to remember, you're dealing with beings that practice psychology, dealing with the mind, the psychology. Psi is the mind. If you know how to deal with the person's psyche, you know how to win, and you've also mastered their strengths and weaknesses just by sheer analyzing them through years, sometimes months. It depends on that person's mindset. Let me see. Let me see what I was. Let me see. Give me a second. I'm gonna play this. Hopefully he'll let me play it.
The chosen ones were sent into families that never understood them, didn't honor them, didn't deserve them. They were born to mothers who were broken, cold fathers, siblings who were bullies, uncles who crossed lines, aunts who whispered lies, cousins who joined in the mockery. And worse, they had flying monkeys, family members who enabled the abusers, gaslit, triangulated, and kept the cycle spinning. But what happens when your elders are the very source of your trauma? The chosen ones didn't just survive pain, they were assigned pain. They were placed in toxic environments so they could break the chains and rebuild the bloodline from the inside out. That's why they were always the black sheep, the scapegoat, the one everyone blamed but secretly feared because their light revealed the truth. Because they were afraid of your spiritual fire, because you were the only one who could see through their fakeness and their bullshit.
So this is some stuff I wanted to share with y'all, because throughout all this stuff dealing with this whole so-called conscious community, and I mean communities, it don't even matter, I'm talking about communities, a lot of them are not really letting us know a lot of stuff is dealing with psyops and shit like that. And I just can't do it no more. You know what I'm saying? I listen to what I need to listen to, and I keep it going. And I'm trying to do the same thing with everybody else. Let them know, like, yo, there's a way. There's a way. Um, Listen to this. Meanwhile, all this stuff is going on. You got all this information coming out. All this information coming out. Like I said, for fair use, all the videos I play on here is for entertainment, educational purposes only. Fair use. All the videos I play on this live. Now check this out. Listen to her.
If you didn't fully understand that you were programmed to think Native Americans had feathers so that black people would be tortured and that you could disrespect black people, you guys are so fucking stupid. You think you send your ancestry, your DNA is your blood. You send that into Ancestry.com to find out who your relatives are, and you haven't fucking realized that Native American is a fucking bloodline? You're so fucking stupid. You're Native American to the United States of Israel, stupid. Tartaria was taken over by terrorists. A mud flood that supposedly came, I'm sure, was an induced hurricane. The names change, but the things always stay the same. So with that being said, you guys don't understand that your memory is in your blood. All the water that you drink. I haven't drank water in 113 days. All the pills that you take. Everything that you're doing is working. And now I'm going to win because you're fucking asleep and I'm RH null blood. And now you can't figure out why your child has autism. Do you know that in 1986 they took the liability out of vaccinations so that you can't even sue for autism, which they're injecting into your... My kids are perfectly healthy because I fucking know that I don't want animals' DNA shot into my kids' veins. I do not want my children on animal hormones so that they grow cow udders and nails. It's all going to make sense to you now. Have a nice day. Oh, if you would like a recommendation, if it didn't exist 100 years ago, don't put it in your body. You're fucking stupid. Sleeping sheep. It's the most irritating thing on the planet. So I just am tired of all the crying and no one has an answer. All the answers are on my page. Have a wonderful day.
She had a lot to say, didn't she? She had a lot to say. And this is what she said. Like, look. That's what she's saying. You know what I'm saying? So now you know those that claim to be Native American, these were the original. Meanwhile, you got FBA against people from Africa, Caribbean, but people don't know that the Caribbean people are also considered indigenous to this land too. So this whole thing been a psyop, and it's been funded by so-called what they call so-called white supremacists and all that. And yet we're about FBA and all of that in this so-called conscious community. They're talking all this riffraff. Meanwhile, all this information that I'm showing you has actually been out there, especially about the whole thing with the $1 billion that was supposed to have been a gift from Africa to so-called Black Americans. But, you know, I digress from that. It's sad. And it's too much going on, man. And I don't know what to say anymore. Meanwhile, this stuff is going on too. This stuff is going on too about Antarctica. Right here.
En el Cáucaso, sino detrás del muro de la Antártida. Exacto, así como lo oyes.
Sí.
Por favor, necesito que si eres de USA, escuches esto porque vas a alucinar aún más. Lo más impactante viene
What he's saying, this is the doorway that's over there that's dealing with the wall. Right here. That's that wall that they've been protecting over there. That's a goddamn portal, to be honest with you. That's a damn portal. This is true shit. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I digress from that too. Let's go ahead and go about the whole truth about copper. because I'm tired of talking, so I'm letting the videos do the talking. I really am, and the one I'm gonna save is going to be the best for last, and I give a shout out to Mother Shelley Kaysen for this. We're going into, but the last video I'm about to show, I ain't gonna play that whole video because I want y'all to hear some of the things that's going on. Places and spaces where they could potentially be at. Where your copper, it produces you more of an electrical charge. So wear your copper with your bills. The higher you vibrate, the more they don't want to be around you, which is why it's even prominent to wear your copper in the sun. So before you leave the house, put your copper on. It'll keep them away from you. Your soul knows whom those they are. You can feel it. Just think about it. Let me play that again. The ancestors said that those creatures don't like bells, but they also don't like copper. And this is why when you are going into places and spaces where they could potentially be at, wear your copper. It produces you more of an electrical charge. So wear your copper with your bills. The higher you vibrate, the more they don't want to be around you, which is why it's even prominent to wear your copper in the sun. So before you leave the house, put your copper on. You'll keep them away from you. Your soul knows whom those they are. You can feel it. Just think about it. All right, I'm not gonna just play all videos today, but I'm gonna play the last one because I'm not gonna play all of them. I'm gonna say the other ones for another time. I'm gonna show the one that's on 2025 and the one that's showing something happening in California. Then I'm gonna show probably the final one. It's up. This is where I'm at with it. This is what happened sometime in this lady said in California. Look at this right here. Look at this.
Vocês viram que bizarro isso aqui que foi filmado na Califórnia? Gente, olha como o negócio passa rápido.
And the crazy thing is, when I found this video, she was speaking English. That flashlight happened in California.
Esse vídeo não tá acelerado.
That happened.
E antes que vocês comentem que esse
happened in California. When I found this video, they were speaking English. Now I sent it to my email. They speak in Spanish. You tell me what's going on, right? You tell me if it's not a glitch in the matrix. Like the same one with the video with the guy talking about that door. That never happened to me before. I'm trying to tell y'all, they don't want y'all to know nothing what's going on. Oh man, this is hilarious. This is why I sit back and I just watch it. Now listen to this.
2033 is when the new frequency becomes dominant. It won't be perfect, but it'll be real. And the ones who stayed true through the madness, they'll be the ones guiding others home. If you want to be ready for what's coming between now and 2033, get clean, get clear, and get sovereign. That means clean your body, detox the toxins, the addictions, the coping habits, clear your mind, get out of loops, question everything, unlearn the noise, get sovereign, emotionally, financially, spiritually. Don't wait for a savior. Don't outsource your knowing. Build your nervous system like it's armor, because it is. You don't need to fear collapse when you're not built on the system that's falling. This isn't about survival. It's about remembrance. And if you're hearing this, you're already on the right path.
This is stuff that I've just been trying to, share with people. I do this because I care. I care, and it's time for us to really find out who we are. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm gonna do, I'm going to play this video. Shout out to this beloved brother. The other videos I'll play another time. I'm gonna show you the brother's video. Shout out to Mother Shelley for referring me to this gentleman.
Stop taking meeting notes and let ClickUp AI Note Taker do it for you. It allows you to focus on your meetings, not your notes.
Meanwhile, all the beefing and stuff that's going on, shout out to this brother right here, JWTV. Shout out to him. He's confirming everything I've been talking about, the earthquakes, the tsunamis, and everything. Look at that. Look at that. Tsunami alerts are ending and earthquakes are spiking across America. I said this stuff was going to happen several years ago on a channel I was featured on. Now, this brother's confirming everything I've been talking about right here. Shout out to Dr. Malachi York going to help on this journey to talk about this. Shout out to all the great teachers that helped your little big brother along the way. Listen to this. Subscribe to this brother channel. I'll subscribe to his channel. Again, this is on my computer. But, you know what I'm saying? I want to know. Yeah, I just want all of that. You know what I'm saying? I'm already subscribed to it, though, on my phone. But let's just go ahead. I'm going to play a little bit of it. Shout out to this brother. I have nothing but love and respect for this brother. Thank you, Mother Shelley, for sending me this video about this brother.
Alerts have now significantly changed. And this is going to rely on how you listen to me right now. You're going to be affected by this. Tsunami alerts are ending for Oregon and Washington. Now what? November 21st, this report has come out. KOIN News. Earthquake Center has been monitoring for over 2 decades. Shared data from its over 250 stations. And now it's not going to be reliable, the county says. And so this is going to be something very important for us to listen to and come up with game plans, which we're going to do here immediately following this announcement. Before it, tsunami evacuation exercise was planned, and this was in Hawaii. So just today we saw a 4.9 hit where the centers have been shut off at in Alaska. So we've seen that happen. And also just in the past few days, yesterday, as a matter of fact, New Madrid Fault area was hit with earthquakes right next to each other, like minutes apart. And we can see that California as well has been just seeing cluster after cluster after cluster. This has been a buildup in what we've been watching to keep you aware over these last few weeks. Now, going deeper into the situation and analyzing what's going on here and having a survival plan, I'm going to be telling you that too. I got some stuff I wrote down for you. So if you're newly tuning in here and you don't have anybody looking out for all these anomalies that are showing up lately, we're going to get deeper into what's going on as all these events occur. So right away after this was told, Washington Senator wants answers on this because the funding was pretty much canceled for these alerts. So they're actually trying to press NOAA and the rest of them about this. U.S. Senator Maria Cantwell of D. Washington is demanding answers for the National Oceanic Atmospheric Administration after the agency cut funding for real-time tsunami alerts for the West Coast states. NOAA says that $300,000 grant to the University of Alaska Fairbanks ceased in 2024. The center is expected to stop providing real-time seismic data by the end of November. That data is used to deliver timely and accurate tsunami warnings for the entire West Coast. Cardwell says any potential delays in life-saving information puts communities at risk. The U.S. Coast.
I'm gonna stop right there. This is what's going on. Meanwhile, you got all this griping and beefing going on, right? Meanwhile, like I told y'all, Tiamat is on a rampage. I told y'all she's on a rampage. I told y'all that she is not playing. Years ago, I told y'all, when I was featured on the old channel I was featured on, the I Am America map, I told y'all about that. Shout out to Dr. York and the Nubians on that. Been trying to get y'all ready to see what's about to happen. I spoke about stuff like this for a while. The Madrid fault lines, you want to look all that up. You want to look up the Madrid fault lines. You want to look up that brother on YouTube. But I got something to say to the ones that be watching this channel and you take information from this channel. It don't hurt for you to give a brother a shout out from this channel of ours. It don't hurt for you to just say, hey, this brother, he been helping along the way with this information. This platform is not a huge platform. And it's a shame that you got to take from smaller platforms just to be, how can I put it? Just to be relevant. If somebody know more than you, give credit where credit is due. Stop taking from other people platforms that's smaller than yours and think that you're doing something. Because one day shit gonna hit the fan and the people gonna come to you and think that you know what to do. And then chances are you might not know nothing what to do. And you're gonna be looking like a deer with his head in front of headlights. Stop playing with the souls of the people. And I'm talking about many that do this. And I speak on people that have smaller platforms like yours truly, but I don't call it my platform. This is our platform. Those that be taken from the smaller platforms and think that they're doing something by just putting the information out there and cross-referencing or regurgitating, that's not a good thing. At the end of the day, fame, money, YouTube famous celebrity status doesn't mean nothing when it comes down to the people. And I don't care what nationality, whatever you are. But I always let it be known that I'm here for my people first, because that's the community I represent. Those in the so-called conscious community, y'all need to stop and start going back to what y'all were made to do. The FBA thing is over. It's old now. I'm telling you, it's all been a psyop. The word black in the Black Laws Dictionary means unalive. When you're using the word black, that comes from the Christian color codes that was created by the Vatican. Enough is enough with this ongoing shit. And at the same time, every second, every minute, something is happening to people in our community and also people outside our community. The planet is evolving and she is shape-shifting and she's transforming. All you keep on saying is a new world coming. No, she's going back to how the way she was before, which is alive and moving. And I'm talking about the planet itself. All we are those little specks that's walking all on her, drinking from her, feeding off of her. And we're supposed to be in tune with her. When she moved, we were supposed to move. When she's in pain, we're supposed to feel it. But here we are. We can't get on the same frequency, the same vibe. You got too many agents, too many beings out here that are trying to destroy us. Too many people that want to try to attack us. Even our own want to attack us. That's why I tell everybody it's important to know your bloodline, to know your blood type, to know who you really are. I've been on this journey ever since I was a teenager. I've always been different from everybody else. I have people literally that try to copy off of me on YouTube. They copy off of me off of YouTube, and they try to talk like me and act like me on YouTube. And my animal totem is the hawk, no it or not. My Native American astrology sign is the hawk/falcon. And I got people on YouTube that's trying to say it's their animal totem too. But I digress from that. Then I had people try to do stuff that was horrendous, and I ain't do nothing like that to them. All I'm doing is doing what I'm doing right now, trying to share information with everybody, trying to help everybody realize what time it is. I've been accused of so many things, and all I really wanted to do was to help out people, but mainly my people. Really wanted to help out the human race, but mainly the people that's a part of the community I'm a part of, to help them realize, like, yo, you know how important you are? I'm here to also uplift fallen humanity, which is what you call the so-called black woman. I'm here to do that. Uplift. The only ones that need to uplift is the ones that need to be uplifted. I'm not here to wake up everybody. I'm here to wake up certain people. So, anyway, please educate yourself. Stay away from the madness and the chaos of these conscious communities that are not bringing anything to help you along the way and knowing who you really are. I'm not attacking nobody, but I'm trying to have you think. Think on your own and get out the madness and the chaos and make your path. Because that's what I'm doing. Be around like-minded people that's on the same journey. I love all of y'all. And I want y'all to just strive the best that y'all can. So it's your young little brother, it's your little big brother, Nigga Dazo, and I want to say, love, peace, light, darkness, supreme balance, which is the yin and the yang, which is dealing with the divine feminine and masculine to bring forth supreme balance. I love all of y'all and whoever's going to watch. Take care.